Hello everybody, Lego These Nuts here, and back with another video. Now, I would like to showcase some figures from Norse mythology. These are actually my interpretations of some Norse mythology characters, like Thor. Well, the characters I have is Thor, Odin, and Loki. Now, these are not based off the comics or based off anything I've seen. These are my own interpretations. So, I can't be criticized on the accuracy, so that's good. First, let's just start off with a bang with the man himself, Thor. Now, so I'll give you reasons why I chose everything he has. Now, this big bolt, I need to paint that yellow over. I'll do that eventually. But he has this belt. This is just made from the Lego Batman movie utility belt. Just kind of put some green stuff over that. And that is represent his belt that he has to make him stronger. And where did that go? Okay. So, yeah. Let me just... Sorry about how awkward this is. But, and I also I gave him bare chest. Not just for, appeal. Or, but I also gave it because, Vikings and crap, they never wear much armor. They were always... They didn't wear a lot of armor because they're always in water and, even though it was freezing cold, but, if they went in the water and fell in the water, they wouldn't be able to swim away because, they had this armor on. So, didn't give them much. I gave them sleeves. So, I don't imagine them as kind of like armor. I just kind of imagine them as just that color sleeves. And he has a bit of fur around his neck, because you need a little bit of warmth. But, he's a god. And I also improved this hammer a little bit. Now the hammer piece is slightly shorter. I made the handle shorter and kind of sanded this piece off. So my hands are so dirty from painting. Now the reason I made it so much shorter is because in the mythology, I'm pretty sure they say that the only bad thing about his hammer is that the handle was short. And the Lego one was way too long. So maybe it needs to be even shorter than this, but that's besides the point. Gave him this torso. I gave him, I think it came from the Lego Batman movie set with Bane. It was for that one-eyed dude. I don't know his name. No, I don't know. It was a Cyclops looking dude. Now let's look. His face. I gave him red beard and some red hair. Now, if you wonder, now the red hair is because in the mythology they say he has red hair, so I gave him red hair. Don't know why none of the other versions of Thor have red hair. Maybe the one in the new God of War game will have red hair. But we don't know. We haven't seen a clear version of him. Now, the reason I gave him this kind of pointy, straight up hair is because, it's not because they say he has that hair in the mythology. It's because he's the god of lightning, so he probably has staticky hair. So that's just kind of observation. So there's Thor. Now, let's go on to Odin. Now... This is nothing much, just this hair piece came from, I think, The Hobbit, sort of the torso, just kind of gave him a walking stick or whatnot. I wanted to give him some ravens, because he has those, but I didn't really have any good, raven pieces. And also, I wanted to give him his goats, but I didn't really have anything. I tried to make some goats. Here's an attempt I had a while back. Look at that. That's just pathetic. But yeah, I decided I'm not gonna kind of waste pieces. I could have made a goat out of Scooby-Doo because he's kind of the right size for like a goat because they're not as big as a horse, but not as like small as like a dog. But with Odin, instead of covering his eye with an eye patch, covered it with hair, because I know that in the mythology, some versions, they say he just covers it up with hair instead of an eye patch. And I thought it differentiated from, from the movies and the comics and whatnot. Now, last but not least, what did I put in my Loki. Now, this version is very different from, the movies and whatnot. I gave him, I think it's the Apple of Eden, I want to say, but I don't know exactly. I don't know my mythologies that well. But it's an apple that kind of it's a golden apple that kind of gives you eternal, life and whatnot. I gave it to Loki because I actually don't know why. But let's look closer at the figure. Now this torso came from, I think, a Ninjago set. Now the reason I gave him that torso is because I imagine, he's the god of mischief, so he probably steals a lot. Probably wealthy too, And I gave him this Lego Joker from the Lego Batman movie hair. And the reason I gave him this hair, because they describe him kind of looking like a flame, like always being mischievous. So I thought this hair depicted it well, and I gave him red hair because they describe him with red hair. I don't know why a lot of people don't give them red hair, but I did. Now I also put some frost, kind of like blue frost, because Loki is a frost giant, but then adopted by Odin, kind of becomes a bit more than that, but he's still a frost giant. So I thought it'll be cool to give him just a bit of frost, like frost giant-esque this coming out, so you can still tell he's kind of a frost giant. So I thought that would be pretty cool. So yeah, these are just my interpretation of the characters, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, leave a like, yada yada yada, bada bing bada boom. And yeah, so subscribe. Bye.